Hello. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming on this very, very hot day. As a matter of fact, here in Santa Barbara, it's 99 degrees. But that doesn't stop me or anyone here at the Advancement Center because we welcome you to the Advancement Center and welcome to the world of magic and miracles. I cannot help but mention that numerologically, today's date adds up to 19, and when added together is 10 and carries the message of one. A new beginning, a new vibration, and most certainly a new awareness. An awareness of the freedom we all experience together when we listen to Robert and feel lifted to the outer limits of the universe and feel encouraged to greet Simeon and be greeted by a multitude of friends who are supporting us at all times. This has been quite a week. And it definitely is a new beginning. This experience, 3 times every week, is so uplifting that I must agree that the Advancement Center is the home of freedom. With this freedom, we see, with this freedom, we are encouraged to experience flying. And visit different universes, feeling the freedom of unlimited abilities to do exactly what we love and perhaps can't do anymore. And that's cartwheels in midair. And oh my goodness. After that trip, we return refreshed, rejuvenated, and bubbling with excitement as we thank Robert for escorting us to freedom. Do you realize the kind of week that we here at the Advancement Center has had the opportunity to experience? And don't you want everyone to have that experience? It's here. Okay. And to this I say, may this extrapolate to include all humanity. I was thinking of another word, but extrapolate will have to do. It's just expanding, 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 and embracing all of humanity. That's all. On Friday, David revealed humanity in all its myriad of forms of experiences. Wow. He amazes us every Friday. But this past Friday, he took us from reaction to lack to being without lack. He showed us the illusion and brought us to the possibility of being the first new human to live the life of our true being. And being the eternal nature. Yeah, while still remaining in the world of matter. If you just think about that. We here at the Advancement Center encourage everyone to feel the freedom, know their intrinsic value, embrace them, encourage, and make everyone feel at home. So once again, welcome to the Advancement Center, where there is absolutely nothing that can interfere with you being who you really are. At this point, I want to read a few of David's words that are just magnificent. After he describes all the programs that we all run, he then added, instead, live like a master, behave as an angel, and act like an alien from your origin who has no attachment with any identity, label, or program that was created upon your arrival to impose limitations to your majesty and sovereignty. I have detached you from your identity and all the programs that go with it, and I am waiting for you to join me in the freedom of this new world where you will never be hurt, never blame yourself, and never retaliate again. And your only reaction to all circumstances will be love and more love. I love you. Now go and change the world. That's a directive from David that we all appreciate and love. On Monday of this week, Robert's twin, Simeon, said, and if you haven't heard it, you'll be thrilled. If you did hear it, you'll be all excited again. He said, we have delivered much, but now we open the way for your elite communication system to capture communications from everywhere, from entities you've never heard of, from entities that are connected to you that have not yet revealed their name. Many of these entities have no name, but between you and the entity, there is a connection that opens a gift, a divine gift that will surpass all gifts and bring you to another new level in the world beyond all worlds. You simply open the channel, and there it is, a great force, a great love, a great familiarity, and a being that communicates directly into your field, one that can speak through me or directly to you, but never through another being. The clarification of your connection will never be found anywhere except in your own signature, in your ability to just open up and that hidden trap door above your head and reveal something new. A way ahead, a way you couldn't even have thought of. And with that comes galactic information from the stars, from the entities, from the plants themselves, and you become aware of the activities beyond your field, the activities of other realms, of other worlds, of other planets. And of course, your own awareness simply grows out of all proportion to allow you to communicate with the stars, with the spaceships, with the fleet, with your friends, and with the greater entities that exist throughout the universe. I still tingle when I think of that transmission. And editing it was a sheer pleasure. What an amazing time we're in. What an opportunity to grow. What an opportunity to embrace and be embraced. So I say again, welcome. I feel like I could just sit here and be with you, and I would feel what you might be feeling. In translating it for everyone else. We've come to that place for anyone who might be new, the place where I read from my journal. It's a message, I guess, to myself of what is deeply felt and perhaps never have been expressed before. And it's not just writing, it's communicating with Simeon. As I said, Simeon is Robert's twin in the outer reaches. So you might say, every day I write to the outer reaches when I say, Dear Simeon. Why is this so hard to open? I don't know. Oh, here we go. All right, here we are. I consider you my dearest friends, in whom I can confide in, share deep thoughts, and happiness with. So here goes. This was written I guess yesterday, last night. I wrote, Dearest Simeon, thinking of David's magnificence and Robert's thrilling transmission today, I ask for a few words from you to just give me a loving shove in the right direction. We have a wonderful, wonderful connection. To which he answered, and he always does. By the way, you can write to him too. I'll tell you more about that later. And he wrote, Dearest Barbara, you are everyone's helpmate, clearing the path ahead, providing services that are not necessarily considered and appreciated nonetheless, mutual recognition of strengths, talents, and signatures creates a space where expansion, growth, and recognition are deeply valued. We cannot know this for oneself. Another's appraisal is necessary and valued. Therein lies the purpose and wonder of the Advancement Center. As David so perfectly put it, the Advancement Center is the home of freedom. Feel the freedom, and you are further released from the hidden restrictions of human programming. There is nothing but freedom in your field, but the remnants of early programming are still floating around and hidden and used to maintain your so-called natural tendencies. I report and I repeat, there is nothing but freedom in your field. This is your start, and your flight plan is right there in front of you. Okay, so this morning, a little bit after 7, I wrote again. I get very greedy, not greedy. I'm just so in love with these communications. They're so enlightening, they're so loving. It's wonderful. So I said again, Dearest Simeon, I had vivid dreams of Nettie Good, my neighbor from 60 years ago, and of home. A perfect home where the natural gifts that arrived with the babies were nurtured. Their deep sense of fairness is natural, and everything else had to be experienced first. Fairness is a natural tendency. Competition is urged by parents, stupid parents. Here is deeply, pardon my handwriting and my vision are failing me a little bit at this time. Home is deeply felt in our cellular structure of being okay. So we are without effort expended. Perhaps a continuation of our origin. What would you say? So, in other words, what I was saying is that children come in with all the attributes that so many spend a lifetime trying to regain. But it's natural. And if they come into a place that's a true home, those wonderful tendencies will be nurtured and loved and cultivated. And here is Simeon's response. Home is where the heart is accurate. Home, as a construction of the mind, has a resale value before you even build it. Home is safety, a place to run to when the world is demanding unfriendly and foreign and unrecognizable. Home is a haven. Put an E in that word, and you have the place that my twin brother takes you to every time you are lifted from your chair to come up, say hello, and experience freedom. Freedom to fly, to feel, to be, and land back on earth, to lead from the future and create miracle after miracle, using your magic. Your home base is the Advancement Center. Your family are your fellow travelers returning from the outer reaches, having experienced freedom and bringing it down to earth to be enjoyed by humanity. Savor talking about home, the place you have always welcomed everyone to enter and feel recognized, embraced, and loved. Love, Cindy. I can't say enough about home. And when I say home, welcome, I was trying to remember that fantastic movie. I can't remember the title, where he said, home. Now we know. We've experienced. We do love one another. And in just that action, we do have perfect life, perfect health, and an incredibly magic future. Thank you for joining me today. I am Barbara.